Welcome back to the farm. Today we're in a little bit of a hurry. I was hoping to start today's video by showing you the new tanks I bought for my drone spray trailer. I was halfway down to pick them up, and the truck that's delivering seed, which was supposed to come this afternoon, he called me, said he's about 5 miles out, so I turned back around, and we're gonna get ready to unload a little seed first. I was gonna use the forklift out of that shed, but sometimes, now that it's snowed out a little bit, we struggle, since this building's so elevated in the yard, we struggle to get the forklift up here. So the truck's already here. I'm gonna run down to the shop. We'll get the forklift out of there to unload in the other shed. Because there is a little bit of snow on the ground, the forklift never works the best in this situation, so he's just backing the trailer into the shed. That's good! This way I won't have to take the forklift outside. We'll offload the 2 pallets in here, and then get everything else up at that other shed. Now, since these are what we call paper bags, because the bag is literally made out of paper, those ones, a lot of times we don't end up treating them just because it's a smaller unit. But these bigger bags, these mini bulk bags, these we do treat, which is why I didn't bring these beans over to the shop, and we just put them in this shed for today. I'm waiting for the truck to come around this shed to offload the 3 pallets of corn. You forget how nice it was when we didn't have snow, because now we've had to scoop the yard a couple times. It was just warmer out, but here he comes. We'll get these 3 pallets offloaded, and then we'll see what we can do. I got 3 things of corn today. I got this pallet here. Again, these are paper bags. Although contrary to beans, the corn's already treated in the paper bags. And then I got these 2 pro boxes, which is 40 of those paper bags inside those boxes. Again, that's treated. So this stuff, all this corn in here, is basically ready to be planted within probably 50 days. I'd be guessing a lot of this corn will be going in the ground. Now, because it is a little bit dark outside today, we better just, yeah, that makes me happy. They say if you have a positive attitude with winter, it makes it go by faster. And all I have to say to that is, I hate winter. With today being off to a little bit of a wonky start now, I do have an appointment with my grain merchandiser at an ethanol plant that I work with here at the lunch hour, so I'm not gonna have enough time to go back and forth to pick up the tank that I got. So when I changed out the lights here in the shop, these are the old lights that I've been trying to get rid of, trying to give away for free on Facebook Marketplace. But for some reason, I've had these lights listed on Facebook and Craigslist for the last month, and nobody seems to want them. So now I gotta get these cleaned out of here, plan on bringing them to the junkyard, but because I live in the great state of Minnesota, I called earlier today to see if I could sell some of this copper wire, make a little bit of money, but in the state of Minnesota, to sell copper wire, I have to have a license to sell wire. That way people can't steal wire and sell it. So with what little bit I have, I think I'll just basically give this copper wire away for scrap metal prices. Got them all loaded up. Before we head into the recycling center to drop those lights off, for lunch today, we're meeting with a grain merchandiser to start talking about marketing for 2025, talk about all of my old crop bushels that are in the bin, that some need to have bases set, just basically update, refresh me on where he's at in terms of where he thinks prices are going, where he thinks the local prices are going. That way I just basically make a strategy of when I want to price grain, slowly moving forward into the summer months. The meeting with the grain merchandiser is now over. We're just getting pulled in here to the recycling center, get pulled on the scale, get a weigh to what everything weighs now, and then we'll get this stuff dropped off. Well, that was hoping to show you guys the big magnet in action, but unfortunately there isn't anybody right now to run the magnet, so I think we'll run the magnet. No, I'm just kidding, I wish. I'd have always wanted to run one of those things, but we won't get to see it in action today. I'll go back up to the scale, and that'll tell us how much pounds of scrap iron we dropped off. Well, it must be my lucky day. I was hoping to get about $10 of all that iron. Turns out that was actually tin, so I got paid a little bit higher. Total check amount, $29.45. So 3x what I was hoping for. Now we'll get to what I was hoping to start the day with. We'll take the truck back home, we'll grab the trailer, and we'll head off to go get the tanks that I got for my drone trailer. We should have everything we need now for picking up our tanks. Next stop is where we're gonna get them. Now before I get to show what tank I bought for water on my drone sprayer trailer, let me just say that a big, huge 735 gallon water tank is roughly $1,500. And I personally am trying to start this drone spraying custom application business on a budget. So I went out to our chemical supplier and got 3 free, that's the best part, 3 free cleaned out and empty chemical totes. They're all 3 the same size. They all each individually hold 250 gallons. So in total, I am gonna have just a little bit more water than what I would have had initially, but I am gonna be spending less money because these were free, but I will be spending a little bit more money in plumbing since I gotta plumb to 3 different water tanks rather than just one. That little aluminum trailer we used to haul the totes today, that's not gonna be the drone trailer that I'm gonna use to actually tender to my drone, but I'll show you the trailer I am gonna be using. Here is our old 20-foot by 8-foot flat deck, double axle, which is nice, trailer that I'll be using. As you can tell, I haven't even started working on the actual trailer itself. That is a project that I need to get started on and gonna be coming here soon. I've started designing what the trailer's gonna look like. Like today I picked up the tanks. I got a couple other tanks, hoses, fittings, other things that needs to go on there. So if you're interested in seeing what this trailer's gonna get all set up for my custom application drone spraying business, I'd encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below. That's all we need in there for today. But now I gotta head back up to the office because before we can actually legally spray that drone, like I said, I got 5 exams I gotta take, so we're gonna head up there, do some studying, which isn't the most riveting content to watch. So that's it for today's video of HiTech Farmer. Thanks so much everybody for watching. We'll see ya in the next one.